Hello FIGGIE fiends and collectors, this is me, Daniel East 1000, back again with another video. This one's a bit of a casual one. Lots of things have happened, especially in the short amount of time. We talk a lot about figures on this channel, you know, we love the figgies, but we don't really spend that much time talking about like the news for films and things. And I don't really consider myself to be a news channel or anything like that, but what I will say is a lot of stuff got announced, and a lot of stuff that's really, I think, whet most people's appetite. I knew this would happen, and like loads of people were like, oh, shut up. Honestly, the whole thing about the Star Wars acquisition way back when, obviously the series has always been at the helm of George Lucas, and putting that helm onto new directors is a massive weighty task. It's like, how do you even go about this? And the only real way, especially Disney have done a big investment like that, they just have to get on with it and make something. I understand people's frustrations with the sequels, I get it, but I love them. I'm probably a shill, whatever, I don't care. But I honestly really do enjoy the sequels. Yes, they did retread a bit of previous ground. A lot of stuff I think was left a little bit ambiguous to a degree, but that's for a very strong reason that we're now getting with all these TV series that sort of fill in the gaps slightly. Certainly with Mandalorian. Mandalorian is the big one because that's the one where they've managed to develop a lot of the technology. The volume set that they've got and the planning now apparently to make 3 of those sets is just super exciting, because that's going to open up so many potential opportunities for filming, you know, with the stories that they can now create. And we didn't really have that with Force Awakens, and obviously we needed time to get stuff that George had, well, apparently previously planned were like literally just brainchilds more than anything, and that they can now grow because of Disney. It's like a mutually beneficial thing. I think not only Disney but Lucasfilm needed the time to get their foot in. You're fine to hate on the sequels, but for me the sequels were made for, or at least to open up to new fans. And given everything that's just been announced for Star Wars, it's reaffirmed that it's not a dead franchise at all. The big one for me, because I'm not going to go into every show that they're doing because they've not really said too much about them, but the big one for me is Star Wars Visions, and that's a show that's apparently going to be in like, you know, anime style. So they're going to bring in loads of different artists to make that series, and they're all going to be kind of like their individual contained stories in each episode. At least that's what I can gather from what they've said. To me, that is an absolute dream, and was something that a couple of years ago some guy made like an animated Star Wars sequence that's kind of like in the style of Gundam. I always thought, you know what, if we got something like that, just little shorts, kind of like the Force of Destiny things, and you know, the little animated shorts that Disney have been putting out, taking some of that and then putting it into sort of like an anime style thing, that would be insane. Visions has definitely like scratched my itch. All the shows have scratched my itch, but Visions in particular. Can't get my words out because I'm that excited about what they're doing with the franchise now. Yeah, there's probably been some missteps, but I remember when Clone Wars first came out, loads of people slated it, myself included. I will even admit to that. Same with the prequels. Over time, it's like a wine, it matures. It's fine and you enjoy it. You're like, you know what? It's alright. It's a great time to be a Star Wars fan. I mean, back in the days when all we had were comics and books to look forward to, actually having some on-screen media is just mind-blowing and insane. So that's just my 2 cents. I just wanted to get that out there. I know I've been waffling. Let's have a look at what's in this old box that I've come through in the mail. Now, there's a tiny bit of a story behind this. So this is one of those exclusives that Hasbro put up on Mando Monday, and basically in the UK, Smiths got it up as a pre-order, but I think they made a massive boo-boo in that they listed it at £19.99. Me being me, obviously, I thought, that's an insane deal for that, I'm obviously going to pre-order it. And so I did, and I thought they're going to email me, because they'd then change the price later on, and thought, I'm going to get an email saying this has been cancelled, or like you're being charged extra, even though it does say that there's a price promise guarantee. Well, I'm pleased to, just opening it now, pleased to announce that Cheeky East did get it for £19.99 rather than the $34.99 price tag that they've wabbed on it. I'm feeling a little bit cheeky and a little bit pleased with this for the price I paid for it, because, I mean, to be honest, I'd be a bit more gutted if I did pay full whack for it, because I've essentially already got this figure. Not only that, I've probably got, how many? Let's have a quick total. 5 versions of Din Jardine. Is that right? That's really putting my fandom into question, isn't it? But nonetheless, oh, you get lots of little goodies with this. You get baby, I can't say that now, Grogu. You got Grogu there. We now have a name for him. Grogu, the little space pushchair pram thing. You got all the Beskar. You've got a little tracking fob. You know, his rifle, the blaster, and his jetpack that doesn't really sit on his back because of that stupid cloak that I really wish Hasbro would redesign. So yeah, I'm super stoked to have this. So yeah, really pleased with this, especially after the latest episode of Mandalorian aired. To have this in my hands is it's a bit of a treat. So yeah, pretty much it for me. I mean, I've not really been uploading that much content just because I've not had many figures come through. But what I did get recently, I'll just share this because why not? I done did a spend. Got Star Wars Legion. Yep. So I've been spending a lot of my evenings painting these and not making content for YouTube. So sorry about that. Yeah, so I just thought I'd make that quick little video give you guys, just because there's a lot of Star Wars things going on at the minute. It's a very exciting time in the universe, and yeah, hope you enjoyed that little thing. So this is me, Danny Leeson 1000, signing out. Thank you very much for watching.